good, here we are. Hong Kong Airport. Gate 47 over there, heading over to Johannesburg in a couple of hours' time. What I've been doing, as I've shared with you, some of you, as you've been watching some of my vlogs, is doing some work on a presentation for this week. I know it should have been prepared well in advance, but I'm tweaking things, right? Last minute tweaks, yeah, that's it. There's a couple of things I've noticed. As I'm working across different devices, predominantly my laptop and my iPad, but sometimes I'm tweaking things on my phone. When I do change some of those files, as you're going into these different time zones or different countries, you've got your mobile on roaming, you tend to have intermittent internet access. So your copies that you are working on aren't always what you expect when you open up on another device. For example, I worked on a couple of pictures for a slide from Melbourne that was synchronizing in real time, but I didn't have my iPad open, right? Jump on the plane, making a few changes, doesn't have those changes, doesn't have those pictures there. So when I go to open my iPad and finally get on the network here, free Wi-Fi here at Hong Kong Airport, the copy that I see and am working on synchronizes up, but it doesn't have those pictures. They don't merge, they just take the last updated document. So that was interesting. Key thing here is that you synchronize your copy and you use the version management to roll back to the one that you prefer. Look, the other thing that I noticed too, my presentation's stored in a Microsoft account, in OneDrive for personal, consumer, and I got an alert too to say suspicious activity from the Authenticator app, which was pretty cool. A level of security like this, which is free to consumer accounts, which I would expect in business accounts, but here it is. It's alerting me and saying, this is weird. You've been here, and this is strange activity. You might want to check it out. Now, I probably should have done this a bit earlier. I did have a video here, so let me just try and load that up quickly. Hopefully this isn't going to kill the stream. Choose that. So as that's loading up there, compressing the video, hopefully this is still running. We'll sort of give you a view of that shortly. Compressing. Anyway, yeah, so the interesting thing there is that the video itself, the file itself is pretty harmless, and this is typical activity you'd expect. But what you'll see when I play this video is what I had to do to try and check it out and confirm that everything was okay. Alright, there's some suspicious activity. And I've got that alert, so if I swipe on down here, unusual sign in for Microsoft account. Do I want to review the account activity? So we'll check that out. Yeah, we'll review that. Verify your identity because you're accessing sensitive info. You need to provide a Touch ID, Face ID, or PIN. Alright, Face ID it is. Simple enough. What's next? Alright, so it gives me a basic list there of the unusual activity. 8 minutes ago from Hong Kong on my iPad or iOS, so it could have been phone or iPad, but unusual activity because I'm traveling and I'm stopping at different destinations, and it has been over a period of a day, that it does look strange, doesn't it? But it is typical activity. Good to know that it does alert me though. So yes, this was me. Is there anything else down here? So it's all relative to New Zealand daylight savings time. Less than a minute ago, and that was my session just logging into the Authenticator app. And earlier in the day, no, I think this is all related to my iPad. Right, so I'll just confirm that was me. Done. Should be fewer interruptions. Interesting. Not bad, right? Free activity checking there, and as you can see, it's quite effective. Just gives you a list of your recent activity and showing locations and highlighting stuff that might be weird. And that's a push notification from the Authenticator app. Anyway, we'll tune out there. I better get on to doing some more of the presentation. A few gaps still to fill, but looking forward to landing in Johannesburg in about 9 hours, 7:30 local time there. Actually, it's probably longer, but anyway, we'll catch you soon. Bye.